Well, welcome back everyone, it's Nicola Cairncross here, and I thought you might be interested to see what I get up to in my spare time. Yes, when I'm not thinking about business or helping clients in Clicks and Leads Academy, I'm busily trying to set up some new hobbies. Been aware for a while I need to do some stuff that gets me away from the computer and the screen and ideally gets me outside. Well, I actually got on the list for allotment, and it turns out I'm 77th on the list, so I need to find something to keep me going in the meantime. So I thought, why don't I start doing something with my balcony? I want to show you my balcony in a minute. It's a very unprepossessing space, and I'm hoping I can make it better. It's now the 1st of March, and I realise I'm a little bit late to get things going, but never too late, as they say. So over my right-hand shoulder, you may notice I've got some propagating trays. Well, they're actually egg boxes and things like that, food cartons really. But I'm going to show you the professional stuff in a minute. But look over there, so we've got, let's go over there and show you. We've got lots of seeds in there, and there's strawberries and various other things. I think I've got some salad onions in there. And I'm also using cardboard boxes and toilet rolls to make little plugs that you can, of compost that you can then grow things in, and you just put them straight in the ground when they're ready. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn it around now and show you what I've been up to yesterday, because you haven't missed much, but you've missed a few bits. I'll take you for a little walk around my dining table, which is usually my office. So you can see, first of all, there's a coffee there, and daughter and just came and put up my favourite picture yesterday. And so here we've got a pot and a carrier bag, and inside that carrier bag is something very exciting, which I'm going to pot into the pot with some potting soil later. But I've also got some that I did earlier yesterday. Let's have a look at these, shall we? So in these we've got tomatoes seedlings, we've got chilli seedlings, we've got pepper seedlings, and we've got rosemary seedlings just in that last two, top right. So that's that. So I've got to water those in a moment. And here we've got some sweet pea seedlings, some more strawberry seedlings. I like strawberries, and not sure what that is at the end. I suspect it's salad onions, or spring onions as they're known. And here I went out to the shop yesterday afternoon, because my sister told me that the pound shop, which is the original factory shop I think, had this monster for 15 quid, and as that was what these two cost me with their flimsy little plastic lids, I thought I'm going to have to invest in that. Sarah's laptop, she didn't get the memo about Sunday being gardening day, but I'll try not to get potting soil on her computer. And then what we've got here is I'm trying to learn how to grow things from vegetables. So we've got some carrot tops in water. Hopefully they'll start sprouting roots, and then I can bury them upside down. And then we've also got an onion top in a bottle of water. So when that makes more roots, I can put that upside down. Now this is the balcony. I'll show you from inside. That's my daughter's bike, which is going soon, and as you can see it's got some sort of arrangement on the other side, but I'm going to put up a trellis on this side to make it look nicer, and also to give me some vertical growing space. And then I've got this wooden sort of thing along here which I can hang things on. I'm going to cut off the wires, because the wires are from an ancient fairy light system, I think, which is no longer working. The previous owner left me her 4 geraniums, which are looking a bit sad, I must say, but if I repot them they might get an extra lease of life even. And then along here, that's where I'm going to put a table and chairs just here, and then along there's the another geranium I think. And she put round some twigs there because people come and park at that end to look at the river, although they shouldn't, it's a no parking zone. So I think she put that up just to get some privacy when she's sitting, because when you're sitting here on the sofa, you, that's my crops book that I got from Christmas, and I borrowed some gardening equipment off my daughter who got that for Christmas. So when you sit here, you see, they can see you from down there. So I think she put that up. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting a what's it called, a trellis at this end, and then running wires along from that end to that end, and then growing things along the wires, because this is south facing and it's going to be very, very hot in the summer. So as a protection for me when the sun's going down, which it does over there, And as a protection for the plants, I'm going to grow some things along wires. And I've got to tell you, I'm a completely novice gardener. I did some gardening I was pregnant with Phoebe, and that was in, when was that? She's nearly 28 now, so it was 28 years ago. So this is going to be a completely new adventure. I think I'm going to put, it's a bit ugly, the asphalt, so I'm going to put some decking tiles down and perhaps some white gravel around the edges if it doesn't quite fit, just to make it look nicer at the bottom there, and have a stable base to walk on, and also to put my table and chairs on. But I think you'll agree, even on a very dull day, it's very, very beautiful out there. Oh, something on my lens by the looks of it. Very beautiful out there anyway, and on a sunny day it's glorious. So I'll take you along for the ride, shall I? So this is something I've been growing in a dark cupboard in a carrier bag, wrapped up in damp kitchen roll, which I've opened up and made more damp. And it's a avocado seed. And what you have to do is you just have to take your avocado seed, give it a good wash when you're finished with it. And if it's not broken or anything, you haven't knifed it somehow, then you put it in a dark cupboard in a warm place in water or damp kitchen roll like that, and it will shoot. So that's really exciting, isn't it? So now I'm going to bury it in a pot up to that way so that the root carries on working towards the top, and see what happens. So rather than doing it the wrong way around, which I did yesterday, which is fill everything up and then make a hole in it, I'm going to follow my sister's sensible advice, which is to fill it up half, put the thing in, and then fill up the rest of it, which is much, much easier. It does go everywhere, this stuff, though. You would be amazed. I had a big bit of cardboard on yesterday on the table, so I think I'll probably do that again in a minute. So I'm going to push it down firmly and gently, and then I'm going to put a bit more on, and I'm going to water it and put it on the windowsill and see what happens. But I've just realised it's going to need a little tray, which I don't have, so I'm going to put it in my propagator once I've filled that up. I'm going to do that next. I've got more seeds coming tomorrow, you see, and today actually I've got some coming today, different types of vegetables. So the trick is to only buy things that you're likely to eat, and for me that's all the things I'm planting now, which are also out of stock. Tomatoes and peppers and chilies are out of stock in the shops right now, so these have got cheap plastic trays in that I ordered from Amazon, and borderline-ish courgettes for me. I mean, I sort of vaguely like courgettes and occasionally use it to pad out things when I'm cooking. But I've got some broccoli coming. Not massively keen on potatoes. I do like them a lot, but I tend to only like them with lots of butter, so avoid them when I can. I'm just going to empty this out and then spread it out. And so I'm not trying to grow potatoes because I like rice better, but I might grow a few just to see. And the goal is just to get some skills really, so that when the allotment comes up and ready, I'm ready for it. I've got another bag of potting compost in the cupboard. My daughter bought me some yesterday, very kindly, when she heard about the pathetically small bag I'd bought accidentally off of Amazon. One of my usual foibles when ordering online is I forget to look at the sizes of things and end up with things either much bigger or much smaller than I expect, which does add an element of jeopardy to online ordering for me, but it's quite fun. Ooh. It's these jobs that drive me a little bit mad, but remember I'm supposed to be doing this for my Zen-like patience, or to cultivate some Zen-like patience, shall I say. Have a bit of coffee while I'm here, as my foam's all gone now. Oh, delicious. I wonder if you could buy these ready filled with compost so you don't have to go through the pain of this bit. No, Nicola, what else have you got to do today? Nothing except edit this video. Oh, looks like I will be using the other bag after all. Luckily I've got a plastic thing under my chair to stop it going into the carpet, so the chair wheels, so that protects it. So now you're following me along, not only on my YouTube marketing journey, but on my balcony beautification journey. And if I get an allotment one day, you can come along that journey as well. So it's all part of the get away from the screen, make things that might be useful, develop skills that might be useful should the apocalypse come, and just generally be a bit more mindful of, I don't know what, there's seeds in this, what are those, I wonder? Oh, better take those out, hadn't I? 3, 5 seeds. Do you think they just put random seeds in just to catch people unawares? Put it back there for now. Right, I think that's that bit done. Let's do some watering next. Bye.